Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're getting back on the track of the Pat McGrath 4-pan palette. Well, we're starting the 4-pan palette. We've already done all the motherships that I have, all the 6-pan palettes that I have, and now we're on to the 4-pan. Now I did say in the beginning with this, some of these 4-pans, I don't know if I can create a look. Just using that. Oh, my cat. You want to say hi? Look at my baby. Look at her. It's her. Coco. She's getting so big. Alright. Go play. Anyway, they climb on me. They just stick their nails in and climb. And I'm like... But anyway. So today we're going to be playing with the 4-pan palette called Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad Risk Rose Eyeshadow Quad. That's a long name, but okay. So it looks like this. And this is what I came up with using it. I think it turned out pretty good, to be honest. I believe that this could be a standalone palette. Now, the only thing is my inner corner color. I could have used this. I could have, maybe. I don't know. But I went with my highlighter shade, which is Pat McGrath anyway. I'm using the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in Incandescent Gold 002, which came out with the Bridgerton. Absolutely love this highlighter. The embossing, everything about this highlighter is beautiful. Just saying. Now, let's go ahead and get started. I am using rougher brushes also. So the first shade I'm going to go into is Rose Rebellion. And we're going to start to create it. So I do feel like this particular palette, like I said, is a standalone palette. However, I was looking at some of them that I own, trying to get an idea. Because like some of them are, my hair is standing up everywhere. Sorry guys, it is what it is. But some of the palettes are more like, I feel like wintertime. They're dark and I don't know. They're just, I feel like it's fall and winter more, you know, than summer and spring. But some of them could be, don't get me wrong. Like I could have just left this pink and then not did the darker shade in a sense. And it would have made it a lighter look, so to say, you know what I mean? But I didn't. Because I wanted to use all the shades. I don't know if this palette is still available. I will check, like, if it's available at a retailer. I mean, I'm sure every palette's available technically somewhere. I'm sure you can find them. But this, I do remember getting this and playing with it before. Because I did notice that there was, like brush marks and stuff in it. So I do know that I've had it out and have used it. However, some of them I've not even used. I know that sounds awful. And it is. It really is. It goes to show what, like, how people talk about stuff. And then you go and purchase it because you think it's the best thing ever. And really, some of them I could have lived without. Like this particular palette, sure, I'll definitely get use out of this. I could. Because it's a color story that I like. But some of the palettes in there, obviously, you know, are not my color story because I never used them. So that goes to tell me that I probably shouldn't have bought them. You know what I mean? Because I've never ever even touched them, other than to say I own them, which in this case is not a bad thing because I love Pat McGrath. So I don't really have an issue with that. Certain brands that I like, I don't have an issue so much with, but some I do. And I mean, not that I have an issue, because obviously I'm the dumb one that bought it. I'm the circus over here, the ringleader. But I should have known better in a sense, you know what I mean? Because you know what you like, you just do. That is what it is. but I bought it nonetheless, so that's on me. But I do like this particular palette, I'm not gonna lie. So, alright, I think I got that blended in well enough. I can always go back if I need to. Alright, let's take that same shade, run it under the lower lash line. But yeah, I do feel like sometimes you get hooked in the hype of something. I know I do, and I should know better because I know what I like. And sometimes the color story won't even work for me. Because some of them I'm not so sure I can even use alone. I think I'm going to have to bring something else in because I'm just not that good at, you know, figuring out stuff. But we shall see as we go, I suppose. Figure it out then. Alright. Now, let's go into the shade. What's the shade? Mcgrath. I'm pretty sure. And we're going to put that on the end here. I'm going to pat it on. Because, I know me. Kind of just like stippling it. And that way I can't go too overboard with it. Because this color does build up quickly if you let it. Just so you know. So you want to, with Pat's darker shades, you definitely want to like tap it where you want it or pat it, whatever, like place it for sure where you want it and then blend. And then if you want to add more, that's fine, but go in lightly because they darken. But at the same time, they are easy to blend. I'm using my refer brushes, like I said, so I've had comments saying that natural hair brushes are the way to go with her palettes. Again, I've not used the synthetic yet. I keep meaning to, just to see if that is the case. I do feel like for some reason that is the case because when I first started getting into her shadows, like if you're a beginner, I'm not so sure this is the type of shadows you want to begin with, to be honest. I mean, if there's a color story you like and it's limited edition, definitely pick it up because it won't be around. Her stuff, you know, will sell out. But like to actually begin using makeup, I'm not so sure this is the way to go. Because until you know the face shape of, you know, that you're working with, till you know your own face shape. Because you really do need to put these where you want them and then blend. Because it's just, they're very pigmented. And that could be scary. I mean, it's still scary for me. Of course, I'm a beginner still. But I've been, you know, playing in makeup for probably about 2 years now. And mostly, you know, playing with eyeshadows. Because I just really, I don't know why I'm gravitated to them. I think because that's where you can be the most artistic, is with your eyeshadows. I think is why I like them so much. But you definitely want to be careful. Okay, I'm going to go back into that first shade. Put it right where I had it. Because I don't want to lose that bright pink. But like I said, I do love her shades, especially now that I've played with them. But don't make no mistake, they still terrify me. They still terrify me. Because where they are so pigmented, yes, you can always go wash your face, but then wipe it off and start again. But like if you're doing your makeup for the day, you don't want to have to go do that. Now if you're just playing, then by all means it don't matter, you know. Which in a sense I am playing, but I'm also, you know, doing my makeup for the day. So if I mess up, it's either A, I gotta walk around with that, which I mean is fine considering sometimes I walk around with one eye done for 5 hours before I can film the other eye, you know. But you know, what are you gonna do when you got all kids? But like, that just is what it is. Alright. Then I'm going to take that same shade, that darker shade that I was just using, and we're going to run that right along the lower lash line. Oh, I think I picked up way too much. I think I did. I'm going to go in lightly. Light hand. Because like I said, this shade, like, at first it don't intimidate. It's dark. You can see that it's dark, right? When you're looking at it in the pan. But it is so rich. Like, I can't explain it. Like, it doesn't look as dark as you would think it is. You know what I mean? Like, you know it's dark. You have, like, you just know, right? But you don't know how dark until you actually, like, plop it on your eyeball. Or your skin, I mean. And then you're like, oh, that's really, really rich in color. And that's a good thing, you know? Like, that is for sure the one thing you're going to get is rich in color with her shadows. For sure. Going back into that first shade. Put right under that shade. Because I don't want to lose that color. But yeah, I do like this palette. And again, I forget about my palettes, and I know that's awful. I know. I'm gonna go into the shade Life on Mars now. And I'm not wetting it. I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. And this is a pretty shade, don't get me wrong. And again, I could have just laid this down, and it probably would have been a lighter look even, or not as like bam in your face maybe. I don't know. I don't know either. The older I get, there's so many things I realize, but everything just starts changing. like, I would say, well, I mean, everything's always changing, obviously, but I didn't really notice a change until about 40. Oh, no, 41, 42, 41, 41. Because 40, I was like, no big deal to be 40. I'm good. You know, I feel good. Everything's good. And then I felt that way. And then 41 came. And I don't know what happened. I don't. I really don't. It's mind-boggling to me. But something happened. And I'm like, something's just not right. Like, it's just, I don't feel right. Something's not right. You know what I mean? Like, you just know. Going back into that darker shade. I don't feel like this side is as dark as that side. Could be the lighting though. Okay, so here's what the eye look like if I just stop there. Here's this eye, and there's that eye. So there is a difference in putting this topper on, but I like shimmer. I gotta do it, y'all. I was gonna leave it like this and be like, it's pretty much like a, I mean, it's not like in your face, but it looks nice. You know what I mean? But then when you put that on, it's like, bam, in your face. You know what I mean? I'm using her Intensify Artistry one because I don't wet the shadows. Again, you could have fallout with that. That's on me, I know, but I don't like doing it. But I am going to use this for this particular shade because if not, I do know that I will have fallout everywhere. Like, I'm well aware of that. And I do not want that, you know? Like, that is not what I want by no means. So I'm just sort of like putting it down where I'm gonna kind of want that shadow to lay. Ooh. Okay, I have that pushed up a little bit too far. Some people like this, some people don't. I personally, I like that because if you're using it as your last step, right? Like if you're putting a glitter or anything like that on, I like that because it does just grab the stuff. Now, if you're trying to blend over top of this, that's not the best, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not trying to really blend once I lay this down, you know? I'm just laying this down to pop this pretty glitter on, you know what I mean? Look at that. Oh God, it's so beautiful. It is just so, so pretty. But I would say that Intensify, because a lot of, if you hear people, you'll have glitter everywhere. And you will. Unless, even if you spray it. Now, if you, it will go on, but I would say within probably about an hour, you will start to notice the flaking of the glitter, right? But you're prepared for that. Now, if you use a glitter glue, you've got about 3 hours. 3 to 4. With the artistry wand, I have about 5 to 6 hours. No more than 8, though. Before this starts just falling down, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. So be aware of that when you use these shades. They are amazing. There's no doubt there. They are messy. But I have noticed that for her shades, now I've not tested this with anything else, but for her special shades, if you use that artistry wand and it's the last thing, you're not going to be messing with it, then I get, like I said, about 6 hours. Now, I can, like, that's for sure. Like, it's not gonna fall. 5 to 6 hours, not gonna fall. But 8 hours, you may be all right for 8 hours even. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. It depends on maybe what I'm doing, or if I touch my eyes, or if I'm sweating, something like that maybe. I don't know what it is. But sometimes I'll be fine, sometimes I won't. Maybe it's the actual shadows. Some shadows will hold better. I don't know. I'm using just that highlighter to pop it right in my inner corner here. But I personally like that artistry wand. So it really, I think it depends on how long do you need your shadows to last? The sparkly shades, or do you not even care about the glitter falling and stuff like that, you know? That's what it all boils down to. I'm using my Rephr eyelash curler, and we're going to curl. Then I'm going to use my was that my Rephr? That's not my Rephr. That's my Surratt. Oh, somebody took my Rephr. Oh, there it is. I thought one of my children got in here and stole my stuff again. Alright, I'm going to use the Bite Upswing for my top lashes. And I've really been liking this mascara. And the Lawless also. Just so you know. If you can get it for sale, I would highly suggest grabbing it up. A, because Bite Beauty's gone out of business. But B, just to try it, you know. Of course, if you like it, I don't know what you're going to do then. But this is a very nice mascara, to be honest and fair. I really enjoyed it. And like always, if you could put on false lashes with this look, I think it'd look amazing. However, you all don't have 10 years to sit here and try to watch me put them things on. Plus, I'll have this look destroyed. And I'm kind of liking this look. Kind of want to go out. It's kind of making me want to go out. I don't know why, but it is. And then I'm going to use my MAC on my lower lash line. Pretty sure I need to get a new MAC mascara, but I have the Lancome one, and I kind of want to go through them because I have quite a few of them, but I don't want to be without this in my collection either, so I don't quite know what to do. Because, like, this is just one for sure. I mean, I like the Lancome, and it has not failed me. But this, like, I know will not fail me at all. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. You know what I mean? Years of it. Where the Lancome Deafen Seals. I just started using that probably over the last couple months. Well, not last couple months, maybe the last year. And it's not failed me, so I guess I could maybe consider that a win, but who knows? And I just don't want to take a chance, you know? Alright. So, this is the final look using that palette. I feel like I do. Ah, gotcha. Had a little, could have brushed it off. Look at that shine. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I mean, just look at that. Oh. I'm in love with this look, y'all. There's just some looks. That, and I like pink, and you know I do. There's no denying that. So, I mean, I do enjoy me a good pink look. Hence why most of my clothes are pink, so that I can match my outfit to my clothes. Which I started thinking also about taking myself out of my comfort zone if I do my makeup before I get dressed. That way, I can't match, I mean, I guess I can then match my clothes to my eye look still, though. Darn. I need to get out of that habit. I don't know why I feel like I have to do that, but I do. Okay, oh, one more thing. Waterline, I put the ColourPop Fiery Fierce from the Avatar collection in my waterline. I think this went really well with this eye look. I'm not going to lie on that one. I think it just brought it all together. So this is using, what was that called? This is the 4-pan Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad Risk Rose Eyeshadow Quad. Wow, what a name. So this is the start of the 4-pan palettes. We're getting there. I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm done all my palettes of Pat McGrath. I guess I can then say I used them all at least once, you know. But it's taken me a while to get through them. I didn't realize how long it would take me. I mean, granted, I've worked other stuff in with it, so I believe I get a couple more collections coming in that I'll have to work in with this, but we're on to this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I am really enjoying going through my stash and going through each brand and then rating at the end. I think that is a lot of fun. I hope you all are enjoying it too. And then let me know if you have some of these palettes as I'm going through it and what you think of them. But until the next one, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.